Hi. Thought I'd do a little one, just a little video on something that I do these little shop things kind of in between projects, but I'm making a new cabinet and the drawers I find usually what I use in my cabinet drawers around my house is I just do 3/4 finger joints. I use that Incra box joint jig, and I have a video on that. But I wanted to show you something that I came up with. One thing is I made a toy box, and it had it was about probably 16 inches to 18 inches tall, something like that. And I did box joints on it all the way around. Well, one of the things I noticed is as I was clamping, you can't clamp right at the joints because you've got a little bit excess coming out so that you can sand it down flush later so it looks real nice. Well, the problem that came in is as I clamped, it kind of bowed, especially the long side of the box, it kind of bowed a little bit, and so I needed to do something different. And with the drawers I make, I can do the same thing can happen, but it's not as dramatic, and who cares? They're drawers that go in a shop cabinet or a storage cabinet for our house or whatever. So so what I did this time is when I did my box joints, and here's one of the smaller drawers, and you can see that you do have a little bit, I don't know how easy it is to see that, but a little bit sticking out. And what happens is if you apply pressure here and here, it away from those edges, it can bow it a little bit. So what I did is I made this jig. And so after I did all the boxes, I rolled down my my saw, and instead of making 3/4 inch deep finger joints, I just made 1/4 inch ones. Now this is what the end of it looks like. So first I glued 2 pieces 1.5 inch. I had some from Home Depot. I found a bunch of oak that they had 70% off. Because it was bent. So I glued some of these together, and then I made this little, it's almost like a rabbit in it. And then these blocks, and of course they were longer, so they were clear out to here, but I went ahead and this was like a 5.5 inch board. It was pieces of this box that was left over. So I did it on both sides. I ran through and did these finger joints. And then I glued them on to this, and then later when the glue was all dry, I cut these straight, and then sanded it down a little bit. I also put these holes in, and I have some 3/16 little dowels that I cut and put in there, and that way when you're using a strap clamp, it'll hold your strap at a certain level without it dropping, and you have to go all the way around and bring it up. So it works really good. But anyway, and so in the end, when you're clamping this now, they fit right in the joints, and they push against the part that you want to push against, and the other part it leaves alone. And so this was for 3/4, and I did shave these just a little bit skinnier so that they didn't overlap too much or anything like that. But really pretty easy to make, just the time it takes to glue them up, and it actually worked really well. Now one of the things I do is I take this strap shipping tape, and I'll cut pieces of it off, like so, and I'll put it here, and then I put it inside like that and over the edge, and that keeps the glue, even though it doesn't stop this from applying pressure, because it's just plastic after all, but it keeps the glue from adhering to this. So that works really well, and then you just take it off when you're done. So anyway, that's kind of my new thing. I really like this, and I can do a pretty tall drawer with this, or a bigger box, and I only made 4 of them, but now I wish I would have made 8 of them about this size, because then I can go to a bigger box and put 2 together. But anyway, that's what I got, and I'll be posting some more things here pretty soon. I'm going to actually put a video on of some of the things I make. Just it's kind of a slideshow, because I don't really do videos of making these things. I'm just not that good at that. But anyway, thank you.